Ah, there we go. There we go. Today I'm doing something I've never done before and I'm a little worried about it. Think I might mess it up. But in life there's only one way to learn new things, and that's to do the things you want to learn. Headlight mods for the Cat Eye are coming in. Here I got some of the stuff you need laid out. Basically, I'm just going to use screwdrivers and a scraper. We'll see how this works. Get your coffee, get your iPhone, and we're going to open these things up to modify them. This one is ready to go. All right. First time for everything. I have a very strong feeling that these clips are going to break. Very, very strong. Ooh. That one's probably broken. But okay, clips are up. Let's just try pulling. Yeah, that worked. I think if you can get it started, that's the hard part. It's just getting it started. I'm not sure where the best spot is to. Oh, maybe there. Oh, there it is. This might be the ticket starting down on this edge. Gentle. Making some progress. Starting to get that pulled apart a little bit. I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Woo, that's tight. Maybe a little more heat. Little more heat. Without being too obvious, make sure your bulbs are out for any reason. Now you see these lenses aren't that clear. They aren't very clear at all, actually. These are OEM, so I'm gonna end up sanding these down all sides and then buffing them. So these will look like new. And these are the OEM headlights. I have like the eBay, the Amazon smoked headlights in there now, which they look better than these because they don't have the amber corner and clear lens, but they definitely don't fit as nicely as OEM, and I'm hoping these will last a little longer since they are what came with the truck. I'm using 260 degrees on the oven and a 7-minute timer for these lights before pouring them out and prying them apart and hopefully not breaking them. All right, this should be good now. Come on. Come on. Not cooperating. Ah, there we go. There we go. I can hear the butyl kind of bending its knee, giving in. There we go. Whew. I think that was more difficult than it had to be. I want to get these inner pieces off while it's still kind of warm because I think they're partially stuck with the butyl. Ooh, there we go. There we go. So just take your knife and cut the butyl along this edge, and I believe this piece will pop right out. And then we'll clean up all the rest of that butyl later. There we go. There's the inner trim piece, whatever you want to call it. And there's the lens. Not too bad. So now just let me bang out the rest of these, and then we can get to work on the more fun stuff, which would be, you know, the painting, the swapping of different parts in there. I'll go over what's going in here in a little bit. Hey Google, set a timer for 7 minutes.
All right, 7 minutes, starting now.
There we go. Hey, look at that. I wanted that out anyway. So all it is, it's just... Parking light's done. Stop. All it is just held in by like these little clips, but the clips are really just held in by butyl. So really just, it's that easy. It just comes right out. Let me get this last one out of the oven. We're almost done with disassembly. Whew, that's hot. There we go. And we don't want this reflector. This should just yank off. There we go. Okay, here are the Oem headlights all disassembled. Everything went pretty smoothly, surprisingly. So reflectors are out. Lenses are, oh, it's still hot. Lenses are all off. These trim pieces, whatever you call them, they're out. Headlights are all in decent shape. They're not all broken and banged up from me taking this apart. But not all the parts are here yet. But the plan is these will be paint matched. I'm gonna do all the chrome here. It's gonna be black. I think I'm gonna end up putting a projector here and a LED light pod here. That's the plan so far. Down below, I think daytime running light will stay the same. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the turn signal yet, because I do have a different solution for the turn signal. It's already here. What I'm gonna do is, I didn't realize this was like one piece, so I'll have to do some taping, but I want the chrome would be black, and then again, this trim piece will be paint matched. Clean up all the lenses, and then I think this would look goofy without this lens here. Whichever one goes there. So I'll probably either paint this black or color match it. If you're wondering about doing this yourself, just give it a try. I mean, why not? What are you gonna hurt? A new set of headlights, like the eBay, Amazon ones are what, like 75 bucks? Like, if you mess one up, whatever. But these are probably some of the easiest headlights out there that you can build, at least truck-wise, because they come off with a pin. Like, you pull a pin, gone. It's out of your truck, easy peasy. And then the actual disassembly of them isn't that difficult either. Tons of aftermarket parts for them. So I'm pretty excited. This is my first headlight build. If this goes well, I think I'm going to build the OEM ZR2 headlights. I like my aftermarket ones, but this is pretty fun, and it really makes your truck different than anyone else's. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Now those might be more tricky, and those are a lot more expensive. So I'm a little wary of that, but I'll probably give it a try. Stay tuned. Next, I need to get some paint and do some sanding and some buffing. So first up, these, I'm going to color match these. This will be the first thing that I do. They just need a quick sanding, and then I'm just going to hit them with some self-etching primer, and then some of this Duplicolor Perfect Match. It's the Pewter 382E. It's not like an actual perfect match, but it's pretty close, so it should work. That's all it is, just a quick scuff, just to get most of the shiny bits off. Make sure the paint sticks. Like this. Coat number 2. Alright, let's throw one more coat on there. Okay, now we let that dry, hit it with some sandpaper, and then we'll do the base coat. And then after that dries, hit the clear coat. Bezels will be done. In the meantime, I need to fix up the clear plastic lenses. So that's next. So you can see, these look like total garbage. These are the lights that used to be on my truck. I replaced them with the eBay ones just because it was easy, the eBay ones have the smoked side, or the non-amber side, which look better. But I think I can clean these up just fine. Gonna do some sanding and some buffing, see how it turns out. So right there, just with a 500 grit, all the imperfections are out of it on the front. Still got to do the tops and the sides, but yeah, that'll turn out nice. I'd say that's a success. Probably do a little more buffing on this, but I'm pretty happy with that. Quick update. Had the lights taken apart earlier, obviously. Got the bezels primed, not sanded yet, primed. Headlight lenses clean, they're like 90%. I'm gonna do some more buffing, maybe some sanding with like 1000 grit, but they look 100% better. This isn't done yet, obviously. See how bad that looks? Terrible. What I'm working on now is I am priming the amber corners that go in here. Coat on here. We'll let these things dry then. So if you notice, I have tape on there. So the plan is to not make them completely useless, because there actually are little LED bulbs that go where that tape is. So I'm gonna leave that clear. That's the goal, at least. So you can still see that bulb in there, because it does flash with the turn signal, and it is on as a marker light, I think. We'll see how that turns out. If I don't like it, I'll just paint over it. It'll be fine. But these will be color matched. All the pieces that I disassembled and took out of the headlights are primed, sanded, and ready for paint. They're sitting out here ready to go. I'm just going to use the focus, adjust. I'm just going to use the Duplicolor Perfect Match, which I've used on some other parts before. It'll match pretty good. It's not going to match like perfect, but it's going to be good. It'll look good, I'm pretty sure. So let me throw a couple coats of this one here. I'll finish it up with some coats of the Duplicolor Perfect Match clear coat as well. Three coats. That's a wrap. Well, not quite a wrap. I still have to do the clear coat, but we gotta let this dry before clear coat goes on there, so stand by. I think those turned out pretty decent though. Good coverage, right? Hopefully matches. Definitely has metallic in there. All right, we'll wait till the clear coat's on to give the final verdict, but I think they're gonna look pretty good. Okay, we're back. All the base coat is nice and dry. You see I took the tape off. That's kind of the look I'm going for. I like it. I don't love it. When I peeled this off, you know, decent clean tape lines. I'm not sure that I love the amber. Obviously I knew it was gonna be amber, but we'll see. There's a little bulb that goes behind there, whereas these front ones, there are no bulbs that go behind there. That's purely a reflector. But they're all base coated up, done. I did like 3-4 coats. So time to toss on a couple coats of clear, and those will be done, and then we'll continue the assembly of the headlights themselves. Here's the clear coat that I'm using. This is made to be used with that Perfect Match base coat. All 3 coats of clear are on the headlights. They're all nice and dry. Let me show you how they look, as well as some other parts we have. These are not done yet. I don't know what is up with those. It's like the clear coat on this was in way worse condition than the actual headlights themselves, because I sanded these and it wrecked all of my sandpaper. This one's getting there, but these obviously need a lot more time invested. Inside of these will be painted black as well. Here are the side reflectors for the marker lights. They came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully the amber doesn't look weird. That's where the LED bulb goes. So this sits in here. Nope. So this sits in here like that. So picture all this being color matched, and it goes with this. Here are the reflectors for the headlight, also pretty decent. The trim all came out nicely as well. And now let me go over some of the things that are going in the headlights. So I'm going to do a cube in the upper headlight assembly itself, and then beside the cube will be a dual xenon projector lens. The projectors are still on order, otherwise I would be a little farther along. They should be here this week, I hope. And then I'm going to do the half halos on the headlight and marker light. I love that look. I'll insert a picture here. Pause. The cubes, I'm not sure I'm going to hook them up. I might hook them up separately. I might still keep them as an additional high beam. So the low beam and high beam are going to be all in the projector that I'm putting in because it's a dual xenon. But I might additionally still have the LED pod come on with the high beam or with a separate switch. I'm not sure yet. I did get a spot beam rather than a flood beam, so it'll be more like a projector. This one's assembled, this one is not. So let me put this all together in one of the headlights so you can kind of see what it looks like thus far, and you can kind of get a picture of what the end result will be like. But so far I'm very happy. Okay, here's one partially assembled thus far. That cube is, not bolted in, it's just chilling there. So imagine that's centered and nice. You can see the color match around the outside, color match on the edge. Try to get different / better lighting here. So try to imagine this, but the inside, the chrome, being all black and it's basically disappearing, and then obviously a projector beam over here. But I think that's pretty good. I mean, I think it already looks pretty stellar. That color match looks pretty good. It's just a subtle hint, which is what I was going for. I didn't want all the inside to be color matched because I think that's too much. So I think painting the inside flat black is going to really bring out the color match around the outside. And I'll link all the parts I have so far in the description box below, so if you guys want to kind of do the same thing, you can mimic that. Now you might want to wait until I finish these to make sure that they actually work and don't leak and everything. I think this will be a 2-part video. I don't think it'll be a 3. I think I can finish it all in the second part. I know this video is kind of long already, so that's why I'm going to break it up. So 2-part or 3-part video. Next time I'm going to get some more painting done, get the insides of these painted, get the outsides of these painted. Once the projectors come in and I figure out if I have to modify that chrome at all, I don't know if they'll fit just how they are, or if I have to cut out some chrome. We'll see. And as soon as I figure that out, they'll be painted, and I can put the projector in, and the tops will basically be finished. The bottoms, I have to do a little more work too. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in for the second part and possibly the third part of this series. First ever headlight build. Wish me luck. See you in the next one.